Hey Living Water Kids family, what's going on? Today we are playing a new game called the Cotton Ball Challenge. Tidra, how do we play?
So what we're gonna do is Micah is gonna put a blindfold on, and then he's gonna take that bowl, he's gonna put the bowl on his head, and after he's blindfolded, he's got to take that spoon, and he has 3 tries to get as many cotton balls from the big bowl into the small bowl on his head. How many cotton balls do you think he can get in that bowl?
I think he's gonna break it.
Is this the small bowl?
That's the large bowl.
That makes no
Put them
sense.
into the small bowl.
And then you gotta dump
All
it
right,
back in.
get that blindfold on.
I don't even know if this fits me.
Cause you're John Cena.
Right.
Duh.
All right, reach for the tiny bowl. You're gonna hold the tiny bowl on your head.
I'm just closing my eyes.
No, you gotta get the bowl on your head first.
Yeah. There.
All
Boom.
right, you're gonna have 3 chances to get as many cotton balls from the larger bowl into the bigger bowl. Let's see how it goes.
He dropped some.
Don't say it.
Nice.
I feel nothing.
All right, pretty good.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I felt it on my
Oh, he's
lap.
got a ton of cotton balls in there now.
Here.
Let's see, it's the last turn. Let's
No,
see how
wait.
many he can get.
My blindfold's slipping.
Aaron, help him, hurry, his blindfold
Come
is
on.
falling off, he can't see.
You gotta make sure he doesn't cheat, Aaron.
Make
not
sure he
cheating.
can't see.
I'm trying to find some scissors. Let me have privacy.
Cotton ball.
Alright, it's his last chance. Let's see how many he's got. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was so good.
That's my last one, right?
That was your last chance. Let's see, how many did you get?
Yay.
Woo! He got 1 cotton ball in there. Wow.
You sure?
I
think
really
it's 2.
I really thought he would get more than that.
I did too. But let's see how good Aaron can do it this time.
Nope.
Hey.
Alright, Aaron, you got 3 chances to try to get more cotton balls in there than Micah did. Let's see if he can do it.
I can't feel it. I can't. It's too hard. It's too much.
There we go. Close your eyes, Aaron.
Those guys.
I can't. It won't let me.
You can do it. Just
I'll just do this.
There you go, you can do that.
Aaron, no.
nice try. 2 more tries.
Close your eyes. Ah.
Ooh, that's a good one. If he can get more than 1.
Close your eyes.
Alright, that was 1 try. Keep closing them. You can do it. Close those eyes. Nice
Oh.
try. Alright, you get
them.
1 more chance. Try 1 more time,
Close
okay?
them.
I need more a lot.
You can get this one.
Oh!
What?
He got 1.
No, he got
Yeah.
a half.
He
This
got
is
it.
half.
That's
No, I got a million.
And it's that time again, boys and girls, for another Living Water Kids Fish Race. I'm your host, Del Guerrero, and on today's lineup, we have a Royal Blue Tangy Fish versus a Clownfish. But before we begin, we must throw on some tunes. And what's the best tunes to tune while you're fishing? A catchy tune. So go ahead, boys and girls, and pick your favorite fish to win today's race. As we get ready, set, and go fish. And there goes Blue, quickly gaining the lead over the Clownfish. It looks like Clownfish swoops around Blue and is clowning around and takes the lead. But they gotta be careful because there's a sharky shark in the waters. And he quickly goes after Blue and is on his tail. And he switches over to the Clownfish and he's about to get Clown as well. Oh, wait a minute, he's got them both. Maneuver looks like he's gonna eat good tonight, but looks like Blue escapes and he's looking around for the sharky shark as Clownfish maneuvers around him and takes the win. Congratulations, Clownfish, you took the win. You were pretty slick as you maneuver your way around the shark and took the win. That's all we have, boys and girls. But I think they're both winners because none of them are lunch tonight. Sorry, Sharky.
Good evening, folks. Rusty Nimrod here with another breaking weather news bulletin. Listen, there's been continued reports about the possibility of rain coming soon. Now, those reports didn't come from me, not from old Rusty. they've been coming from Noah and his little ark. Folks, I can honestly tell you that Noah doesn't know what he's talking about. Kill me. The truth is, folks, there's no rain, no flood, not even a cutesy little cloud in the sky. No, nothing but sun, sun, sun. As a matter of fact, not even a little hint of precipitation is on its way. So folks, I spent 5 years in college studying the weather. And I learned how to read weather maps and weather radar and weather stuff. And so I know what I'm talking about. When Rusty knows the weather, he knows the weather, all right? So you don't have to worry about some old guy in a boat showing up and making me look foolish on my weather forecast, okay? Matter of fact, folks, I've heard that Noah is gonna start his own little zoo over there in the ark. And one of our very own film correspondents, Cindy Prescott, is there with one of those animals. Take it away, Cindy.
Thank you, Rusty. I'm here with one of the animals that's about to board Noah's Ark. And your name is?
I'm a lion, Leo the lion.
A lion? Let me hear you roar.
Roar. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse. I mean, my voice is hoarse. I'm not, you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. What exactly are you doing here?
Well, my friend and I are here to get on this humongous ark so that we can be saved.
All right, well, viewers are dying to know. How did you hear about Noah's Ark? It must have been on our newscast. Am I right?
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, Cindy, but animals don't really watch the news. Or, now that I think about it, we don't really talk that much either. But anyways, God told my friend and I that we should come get on this big ark so that we could be safe. See, he told us that he was going to flood the whole world and destroy it because of how wicked it got. He said if we came and got on this boat, we would be safe from the storm.
Doesn't it bother you that there isn't even a cloud in the sky?
Nah, not really. You see, God told us he was going to do it. And if he said he's going to do it, then he's going to do it. I depend on God, not some weatherman guy.
Animals all aboard.
Oh, well, it looks like it's time for me to go, Cindy. You know, I don't want to miss that boat, so see you later.
See you later, Leo. I'm not sure what he could be worried about. There's not even a cloud in the sky. It's not gonna rain. Right, Rusty?
That's exactly right, Cindy. You know, folks, there's no rain in the forecast. I mean, what part of no does Noah not understand? Boys and girls, I'm here to tell you that if you trust Rusty, then you have trusted the right guy. Well, that's all the time we have for your forecast. Until next time, this is Rusty Nimrod saying, keep your head in the clouds and the sun out of your eyes. Bye-bye, folks.
Hey, Living Water kids. Today's Bible story is found in the book of Genesis, chapters 6 and 7. We continue with the story of Noah and his family. God was so saddened by all the sin in the world, so he decided to destroy the world with a flood. He searched the world to find someone who was righteous and living for him. He found a man named Noah. God spoke to Noah and said, I am going to destroy the earth and everything in it. So I want you to build a giant boat and take your family along with 2 of every kind of animal into the boat. When the flood comes, I will keep you safe. Noah had never seen a flood before, so he didn't know what to think. He did not know how in the world he was going to build a boat big enough for 2 of every kind of animal in the world. Besides that, how was he going to get all of those animals into the boat? All of these thoughts most likely went through Noah's mind. It was probably the hardest thing he ever had to do. But Noah obeyed God. He and his 3 sons began to gather tons of wood and began to build the giant boat. It took them many, many months to chop down the trees, cut the boards, hammer them together, and seal the cracks in the boat. Then the day came when it was time to get the animals in the boat. Noah wasn't sure how he was going to do this, but he didn't have to do anything. God spoke to the animals, and they began to show up. 2 by 2 they arrived. Elephants, giraffes, donkeys, bears, every kind of animal in the world. Wow! Then the day came when God spoke to Noah and said, "Take your family into the ark. In a few days I will send rain upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. The entire earth will be destroyed." Noah listened and took himself and his family into the ark. People thought they were crazy because no rain had come and they were inside of a giant boat. But just as God promised, the rain began to fall from the sky and the earth began to flood. Noah and his family were protected because Noah obeyed God even when it was hard. In your lesson, you are going to learn when you obey God, it is always worth it.
Hold on. I don't remember eating bacon. Oh, hey boys and girls, how you doing? It's your old pal Boo Boo here to teach you today's power voice. You know, last week was my great aunt Roberta's birthday party. Well, this week it's my cousin Jerome's birthday party. And you would think he would have something nice and steady, like, you know, a napping party or something. Or, you know, just kind of sit down quietly and read a book birthday party. But no, he wanted a jet ski birthday party. Have you seen a jet ski? It's like a motorcycle and a boat had a baby. You got 2 death traps put together and turn into a giant nightmare. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, I'm feeling sick to my stomach. But I'll tell you what, you know what calms Boo Boo down? The power voice, okay? You guys want to hear today's power voice? Of course you do. Why am I even asking? Okay, today's power voice says, "And Noah obeyed all that God commanded him." Genesis 7:5. What a spectacular power voice. That was fantastic. It made me feel a little bit better. All right, boys and girls, today's Bible verse is all about obedience. Doing what God tells you to do, no matter what, even if it doesn't make sense. Like build a boat and fill it full of animals. I mean, that sounds crazy cuckoo to me. But anyway, Noah did exactly what God told him to do, and he was blessed. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Do what you're supposed to do, and you'll be blessed. You don't want to miss the boat of God's blessings, even though they're just saying, miss the boat. That sounds kind of nice to me, because boats make me sick. But anyway, I digress, okay? Now I need everybody's help. Everybody, stand up. Whoa, that's a bunch of you. That is a lot. Okay, that's kind of scary. Everybody stand up and say the power voice with me, Boo Boo, on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Noah obeyed all that God commanded him. Genesis 7:5. Good job, boys and girls. You can have a seat. Last week was a little bit better. Maybe you can do better next time. I mean, come on. Well, anywho, boys and girls, I'm still feeling sick. I'm gonna go lay down somewhere that isn't moving, okay? But when you think about it, you know, the earth is rotating at thousands of miles per hour. We're hurtling through space at 1,000 miles per hour. Everything's spinning and moving no matter where you're going. Oh dear. Oh, whoa, how that boinged. Okay, I'm gonna go sit down somewhere and not think about anything. All right. Oh, bye-bye, boys and girls. Oh, I'm nauseous.
Today we are talking about Noah and his family. How many of you are afraid of storms? Now storms, they can be pretty scary sometimes. Those things can be frightening, right? The wind, the pouring rain, the thunder and lightning, tornadoes, flash floods. Listen, storms can be pretty freaky. Now, Noah found himself getting ready for a huge storm. God told him he was not only going to send a big storm that would last for 40 days and nights, but he was going to allow the rain to flood the entire earth. And that means that no part of the earth would be dry, no part of the earth would be able to be walked on. Well, Noah was the only one on earth that lived for God and obeyed his commands. So God, he provided a way for Noah and his family to stay safe during the storm. In fact, it's the same for you and me when we face the storms of life. You see, when I obey God, I find safety. We all face storms. Now, I don't mean like thunderstorms with rain and lightning. I mean the storms of life that happen from time to time when things get really tough. When it feels like everything in your life is just going wrong. When someone you know is sick or dies. When you're struggling in school. Maybe when your parents are getting a divorce. When you're maybe feeling lonely also, right? The storms of life are tough. It's easy for us to look at the storm we're facing and say, uh-oh, I'm in really big trouble. What in the world am I gonna do to survive the storm? It seems like there's no end to the struggles I'm facing. Well, no matter what you're facing, if you are obedient to God, following his commands and putting him first in your life, he will shelter you during the storms of life. No matter how tough they are, what do you do when it's storming outside? Where do you go? Well, if you're like me, when I was a kid, when a big storm comes, you run under your bed, you hide under the blankets, and you wrap your comforter around you, right? And there's something about your comforter that just makes it feel better. Maybe that's why it's called a comforter, right? It comforts you. It helps you. It helps you feel safe. Well, when you face the storms of life, you can run to God. He's your comforter. And God, he'll comfort you and protect you during the storms of life. You might say, well, you don't know how big my storm is. You don't know how impossible my storm is. There's no way out of this one. I don't just need a comfort. I need a miracle. Well, here's the thing. When I obey God, I experience miracles. When you face impossible storms, God can help you. Remember Noah, he needed a miracle. Noah didn't have the strength to swim in a stormy ocean for 40 days and nights. Noah didn't know how to build a boat big enough and strong enough to last the biggest storm the world has ever seen. Noah, he needed a miracle. And maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you're facing the biggest storm you've ever faced. Maybe your miracle is peace when someone in your family is sick or dies. Maybe your miracle is your parents staying together. No matter what you're facing, God, he can provide a miracle. And Jesus says in Matthew 19:26, he says, humanly speaking, it is impossible, but with God, everything is possible. When we obey God, he will do miracles in your life and protect you from the storms. Also, when I obey God, I rise above the storm. When you follow God's commands and put your trust in him, he will help you conquer your storm. Noah obeyed God and used his plans to build that massive boat. The entire time the world was flooded, Noah stayed safe and dry in the ark. And God helped Noah rise above the storm, and he'll do the same for you.